Hello everyone. With the new tariff, we are concerning about the future of the jewelry industry. But then they say every problem that is an opportunity, right? So I spent some time and create a report so that I can understand exactly what all the tariff are being affected by each country. Based on this tariff, you know exactly where you should be placing your order. So prepare today so you can make a better decision where or who you can buy your jewelry from in the next 3 months. Just like they say, every problem there is a hidden opportunity. So let's see if we can be able to find that opportunity in this situation that we are in right now. Okay, so I have a pie here that's showing the top 10 countries that import jewelry in the United States. Of course, there are many other countries, but I'm only gonna focus on the top 10 so we'll be able to focus better. Okay, India import 25% of jewelry into the United States. 15% is China, Switzerland 12%, Mexico 10%, Thailand 10%, Europe 8%, Dominican Republic 7%, Turkey 5%, Vietnam 5%, Israel 3%. So here's the chart explaining the tariff. Turkey gonna be 10%, Israel gonna be 10%, Mexico 10%, Dominican Republic 10%, Europe 20%, India 27%, Switzerland 32%, Thailand 37%, Vietnam 46%, China 145. Wow, that's a lot. So now, without me telling you, you know exactly where you should be buying. Of course, the country that have the least tariff. But here's the good news. I really believe the Vietnamese government, they don't care about saving face. I think they care about the economy and helping the people to have a job. So I don't think you're gonna pay 47%. I think the Vietnamese government going to negotiate with the United States government. I believe it's gonna be less than 10%. So if that going to happen, I wish I'm right, okay? But I'm not psychic or predicting the future here, but with my understanding, I believe it's gonna be less than 10%. And if that happens, then Vietnam gonna be the place for you to manufacture your jewelry. So the lucky thing is, I'm Vietnamese, and I have my own manufacturer from Vietnam. If you're a wholesaler and you need help to manufacture your product now to save cost, give me a call. And if you have a manufacturer from China, I'm also welcome you to give me a call if we can collaborate to help you to take care of your customer. Thank you.
When half disappear, life began. Because you lost your half, you have lost your fear at the same time. The first time when we arrived on the shore, all of us stepping on the shore in Thailand, we kneel down, kiss the ground, we pick up the dirt, and then we breathe the air. And I realized that's all I ever needed.
My name is Peter Hartz, Senior Manager of Career Services here at GIA. I'd also like to welcome everybody that is joining us today on our Facebook live streaming as well through GIA Education. As you know, GIA strives to provide the highest level of educational offerings, and we host this series each month in the hopes to help enhance your personal and overall professional development. Our speaker today is the founder and the creative force behind Galatea, Jewelry by Artist, located in San Dimas, California since 1994. He is a multifaceted artist, painter, poet, humanitarian, and he challenges boundaries by asking why not in the face of skepticism. He holds multiple US patents, and his groundbreaking designs have garnered recognition from prestigious entities such as the Cultured Pearl Association of America's International Pearl Design Competition, JCK Magazine's Jeweler's Choice Awards, the Platinum Guild International Design Competition, and the Tahitian Pearl Trophy Competition. Please help me welcome Chi Huynh.
There you are.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Peter. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to go on the creative journey with me today? Yes. Let's do it. So, in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to share with you the secret key to creativity. And hopefully, the end of the next 30 minutes, you will never see the world the same way again. So let's just get into it right now. So first, let me do a experiment with you. If you give me your attention. Right now, I'm going to show you something. They say, to truly see the world is to close the door of your own perception so that you can open something new. So everybody here, I want you to take a look at this and tell me, what do you see? Anyone? That's good. A coconut. Something we can eat, right? Exactly. Perhaps you visualize yourself in an island, some tropical place that is nice, right? So please, close your eye, everyone, right now. Just give me 3 seconds. Close your eye. Don't open until I tell you. Ready? Open. What do you see?
Flower.
It's a vase with a flower. And we can leave it right here. So, the Zen master say, when you eat, you eat. When you listen, you listen. When you see, you see. You see. What does it mean when you see, you see? First, it was a coconut, because that's what you saw with your mind. But if you be able to see the world without knowing its name or label, then you can truly see the object itself. So to me, first it was a coconut, because you were used to see with your mind. But to truly see is to see it with your own eye. Look at the shape of this coconut. How the light it reflects on it. I saw a vase, so I put a flower in it. As simple as that. Life is like that. People usually, they ask me, gee, you create so many different things. How do you come up with this thing? Honestly, it's a journey, and I'm going to walk you through the journey so that you can see everything that I have done. You can do the same. Nothing complicated about it. Okay? I fall in love with a woman, and I want to make something very special for her. But then I asked, what is love? Do we really know what it means? I said, it's easy to love in good time, but it takes courage to love through the discomfort of your life. That's real love. So now how do I express this in a piece of jewelry to give it to her? To her, I'm a designer. I can't just give her a regular piece of jewelry, right? So now I force myself to design that. So I'd like you to check out this piece of jewelry.
When an oyster swallows a grain of sand,
It feels the discomfort, so it begins to ease the pain by applying a coat of a pearl. It is during this healing process that it creates a beautiful pearl. It is rather ironic to think that something so beautiful can be created out of discomfort. This is like life itself. It's easy to love in good times, but it takes courage to love through discomforts of our lives. But your love is a diamond in a pearl. But your love is a diamond in a pearl, a symbol of true love. True love, true love, true love, true love, true love. Within the strength of your love lies a diamond so bright. In the vast ocean of your heart lies a beautiful pearl inside. Your love is a diamond in a pearl.
So I have 4 kids with a woman. And that's the story. So here's a few different designs that I expand in the Diamond in the Pearl collection.
On the surface, I carve pearls to make them beautiful. But it is more than that. It is an act of creativity, an expression of my hope to be free, to see beyond the obvious and create something unique. Inside of every one of us is the desire to be free to act, to be free to think, love, and express ourselves. For me, the act of carving a pearl is about more than just creating a beautiful piece of jewelry. It's about unleashing the creative spirit, and in doing so, creating a symbol of originality and individualism. Galatea carved pearls are not made for everyone, but they are made for those of us who are not afraid, as Joseph Campbell once wrote, to stand before the forest and enter the darkest place. For those of us who burn the roadmap and make our own way. We hope the Galatea carved pearls you see here will be used to create beautiful and original jewelry. Jewelry that will be worn with the spirit of individuality for which these pearls were designed.
When a fox sleeps, a fox is your intelligence, your cleverness, outfox the world. You try. A lion resting is your ego. You want to conquer the world. This is the lion in you. It's good to have it, but just be careful with it. And so when the fox sleeps, the lion rests. The dragon rises from the dirt. That's my story. And it has a poem inside the jewelry. It's designed to remind me to let my fox sleep, my lion rest, so the dragon can rise. My last piece of jewelry I present to you today. To me, if you plant an apple seed, you will not get an orange. Even if you can change the soil, the weather, the water, you will always get an apple. So the secret of life is in the sea. And so the secret here is that if you try to flip through a magazine and look at what people create, what sell, that's what they teach you, right? You need to make sure you follow the trend. Okay, that's fine. Then you will become those people. And I can only share with you what I learned. You can look through the magazine, but make sure you don't make anything like it. You need to look deep in you. What really inspires you? And let that seed grow. Because why? You don't want to compete with anyone else. Let them compete with you. And I bet you they can. There is only one you. No one can beat you but yourself. So the secret of life is in the sea. When you discover the secret of you, the sweetness of life, we drip the sweetness nectar to life itself. Thank you very much. Yes?
What's a failure that you had, that you felt that you learned the most from? Like, do you have an idea that didn't work?
Yeah. Do you know how many years it took for me to make this pearl work when I input it into the oyster? It rejects in many different ways. So what it is, just like I told you earlier, the seed does not know it will become a tree. If you project your failure, you will be so afraid to do anything. So stop thinking and do something. Well, thank you very much for coming today.